Pascual Orozco is a name that will never be forgotten in the history of Mexico as well as El Paso history. He was born in January 28, 1882 in San Inés, Chihuahua. By 1910, when the revolution started against Porfirio Díaz, he was pivotal for Madero. In 1911, alongside Pancho, both of them raided Juárez. When the city of Juárez fell in May, it was only a matter of a few weeks for the entire government of Porfirio Díaz to fall. By 1911, he had gotten Madero into the presidency. However, Orozco experienced nothing but disappointment from this. He felt like the revolution had been stolen from its revolutionaries. And by 1912, he took up arms against Madero. He had small victories, but Victoriano Huerta came in and completely wiped him out. Victoriano Huerta later had a coup and took power. And when Victoriano Huerta took power, he offered Pascual Orozco a position as a federal general, a position that Pascual Orozco accepted. By 1914, Huerta's government had gone down as well, and Orozco had no allies. So he now had to become an exile, and he came right there, that house right behind me. But the U.S. government believed that he was still planning another revolution. Keep in mind, El Paso is the land of exile politics. All the exile headliners were meeting in cafes and hotels, private residencies. This is where the spies were. This is where politics were. And for a year, right behind me is where it was. However, he was then arrested and held in house arrest. Victoriano Huerta was taken to the county jail. Orozco didn't last long, and he fled down to Sierra Blanca, where the Texas Rangers caught up with him and unalived him. His body was now brought to the Concordia Cemetery, where he was held in the Masonic vault. Again, him and Huerta were considered traitors. So that body actually was there for 10 years, a whole decade. This is supposed to be a holding vault. It was there for 10 years, but in 1925, he was taken back and repatriated into Chihuahua and reinterred in a cemetery there. More than a century later, his memory still echoes through the borderland. Here on Wyoming Street, his house still stands, and it is a reminder of a hero, of standing up for what needs to be changed. And to others, it's a reminder of what happens when you have too much ambition.